I've added a new organ track, and I want to record a little riff in the drum break that happens around bar 10. So let me put this in record mode. I'll click at bar 9 with my selection tool to put the playback cursor there, and I'll press 3 to record. Okay, so now let's uncheck the record enable button, and let's go into our MIDI editor by pressing Control equals. Okay, you'll notice I've set this up with a velocity lane, a pitch bend lane, and a mod wheel lane. And you can see I added a little pitch bend, a little mod wheel to this riff that I was playing. Now, if I select bar 11 with my selector tool, you'll notice that all the notes and the associated velocity for those notes is selected, but also the pitch bend and the mod wheel. So when I press backspace, everything goes away. Let me undo that. If, on the other hand, I use my Option key, the I-bar icon has a little note next to it, and that indicates that only notes will be selected. So if I drag across, you'll see the notes between bars 11 and 12 and the associated velocity, of course, because velocity always goes with notes. When I press backspace, they'll be deleted, but the pitch bend and the mod wheel will not. So if I enter in other notes using my pencil tool, the mod wheel and the pitch bend will affect them the same way. Okay, let me undo all of that. Back to here. Now we've already learned that we can select a note with the pencil tool just by hovering over it. Turns to a hand. If it's in grid mode, wherever I drag it will line up with the grid. If, on the other hand, I go into slip mode, I can put it wherever I want. Now, I can also do relative grid, which will move it, just like with the audio regions, to the same point in the grid, offset by the same amount. So if I move this over here, you'll notice it's not on the grid, but it's lined up the same offset as it was before, relative grid.